FM is playing hardball, and my team is suffering. Man, what an injury crisis this is. Let's go to the video. Hello and welcome back to Rodney Parade, Newport, where things are heating up here very nicely. And FM is playing hardball, and the number of injuries that we have at the moment is just chronic level. But first, we did get unsurprisingly, I guess, we did get an offer to attend an interview to manage Ipswich, but they're really struggling in the relegation area of the Sky Bet Championship. It looks like Newport are bound for that division, so it wouldn't be a step up, so I declined the interview very politely. In terms of our youth intake, we had a very good intake. With some top elite talents, Phil Rogers and Harrison Prosser Porter too this year, who look like they're very, very good prospects indeed. And we got in some very nice top talents as well, Rodney Halgate, Charles Hanbury and Mike Williams. They all look like very decent prospects. So at least we might have a good under-18s team this year. In terms of our injuries, we are in crisis. FM is hitting me hard at the end of this season. And I've had to play players out of position. I've had to play exhausted players. I've had to play left backs as right backs as centre backs. It's been an absolute nightmare putting the team together. But when we left you, we had just beaten Sunderland, and then we followed that with a 1-0 victory over Lincoln, and then a 1-1 draw against Bristol Rovers. Our injuries were getting huge by this time, and we fell apart a little bit. Another 1-1 draw against Crewe, and then got beaten very badly 4-1 by Blackpool, but I can't blame them. They're now exhausted players as games were coming thick and fast. But at the end of all that, what's actually happened is Sunderland's 1-1 result has taken them out of the championship race. So there's only Blackpool left now in terms of the championship. We are... They can steal it by 1 point, so we still need a victory here to ensure that we would win the championship. And good news that we have been promoted. The board have set the initial wage budget to 65,000. That gives me a lot of room, but not much in the transfer budget. So looking at my team for the game against Plymouth, we are in all sorts of trouble. And I don't know whether to play my fullback at centre-back. I'm going to bring in Parker, despite the fact that he hates big games, and this I would say is a big game, and we have to take a chance on him. You can see the bench is just riddled with injuries. And so it's Day, Sterry, Parker, Sweeney, Haynes, Farquharson, Upson and Livermore, Brown, Abraham and Collins will play up front. And all I can actually hope for from this game is that we just go out there and we do our best, and somehow we can manage to get some sort of a result. A win would be great, but I'll settle for a draw even at this point. So let's have a look at what we can do to try and put a team together here. And we'll get on with the game. Let's hope that we can play our best, fight hard. That's what we want. That's what we do. We'll see what happens at the end of this. Well, not much is happening as the game progresses, but here are Newport with a goal kick, and that's flicked on by Sweeney, and here's Parker. Parker feeds Farquharson. He looks for Sweeney. Sweeney, who's playing at centre-back for us at the moment because of the lack of other players. And here's Haynes. And Haynes finds Abraham. Abraham back to Haynes. He finds Farquharson. And here comes Haynes again. This is good football. This is good from Newport. This is a really nice play, and we've made our way into the box. Now, can we get it into the box? Can he find the... Oh, what a chance. And that was a brilliant block. And Plymouth survive. And this is like really nervy now, because if we can just win this 1-0, we will be champions. And you can see Blackpool have taken the lead against Lincoln, of course. And we are still here 0-0. And it really is a quiet game. Not much is going on. But I don't want to be beaten. I will take a draw. And at half-time, we'll just say, keep going. Just be patient. Keep going. It might come. And hopefully we can just nick a goal somewhere. Like you can see, I've got some very, very tired players here. I'm going to have to take Timmy Abraham off, and we'll replace him with Jamie Thomas. Again, we're playing an attacking midfielder as a forward now. Ryan Haynes needs to come off. My only option, I guess, is to bring on Norman, the right back, and put him at left back. It really is a mess. I don't really know how to deal with the complexity of the injuries that we have. But we are still taking the game to Plymouth. We're still... And Thomas looks for Haynes, and I guess that is the shot of a tired player. But you can see Parker's exhausted. I'm going to have to maybe take Parker off and replace him. But we're actually going to just lower the tempo of everything, try and lower the intensity of the game, to try and hold on now. A point will be fine. We're just going to try and keep the ball, and that's corner swung in. Plymouth have an opportunity, but that's a good block. Just really, it's about holding on. Take the point, and then we'll regroup and see what we can do in the next fixture. Whatever happens, Blackpool will have to win their remaining 3 games. And so as long as we're not losing, then I think everything will work out in the end. And that was a good save by Day. And Plymouth are bringing the game to us. We are exhausted, and we just got to try and hold on. Like, I've never seen so much red at the bottom there. Absolutely exhausted players just fighting for their very lives. And we hopefully now can hold on. We're going to go very defensive now. And just try and hold on so that we can get something out of this game. My nerves are shattered, and it has ended up 0-0. It's a good point, I think, given our situation. So that means that we are now 9 points clear of Blackpool. They have 3 games in hand. And we have a much superior goal difference, but if we lose both our remaining games and they win, that goal difference could easily turn around. And so basically, let's have a look at our final 2 fixtures. If we just quickly take a look there. I think what we'll do, we'll come back and we will, for the Rotherham game, and if that doesn't work out, then we will show the Bolton game to see the climax of the season. And so that is it for this video. The anxiety goes on. The not knowing goes on. And if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up and do all that subscribe stuff to help the channel grow. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think of our prospects as we go into these final 2 games. So that's it. All that remains to be said now is we'll see you in the next episode.